Today we got a Weller Liga matching. It's a sweet meat special. Welcome to Sticks and Spirits.
There we go.
Hey, today, because we've got the member guest at Boulder Point this weekend, it's going to be a shit show party all weekend. We're not going to be doing the podcast on Saturday, so we decided tonight to get together and do something a little bit different. Part of it is because we said that all we're going to do are cigars and bourbons that are pretty available on our regular movie show. And tonight we've got a Weller single barrel that we were able to procure through our friend Big Yeti over here.
Big Yeti.
But we're going to do a little bit different because we're going to blind test. We don't know which one is which. Antique 107, which is Sweet Meat's favorite, with a single barrel, which none of us have ever tried. And because we got such a beautiful selection of bourbons tonight, we're pairing it up with the Feral Pig from Liga Privada, sorry. So you guys start lighting up. I'll tell a little bit about these two bourbons we're going to be drinking before we try them. And as these guys are lighting up, we're going to introduce our special guest, Jay, who's going to be a guest of Sweet Meat at the member guest this weekend, and a purveyor of shenanigans.
Yes.
100%.
And a big lover of bourbon and cigars, who's going to be a great addition to this week's podcast. Thanks to the Nobles for having us. We're out on his deck with the extra long table tonight because we have such a large crew.
With a big deck, you need a big table.
Let's talk about the Weller two bourbons we're going to be drinking tonight. We've talked about Weller on the podcast before. It's a Drew Estate. That's the cigar. It's a Buffalo Trace bourbon that was started by William Lou Weller well before Prohibition, combined with Stitzel Weller to get through Prohibition by doing those famous medicinal bourbons, because you could distill then. Eventually got bought by Buffalo Trace, so even though there's still a Stitzel Weller distillery that reopened in 2015, Weller's now owned by Buffalo Trace. We're going to be doing two of their best. First one is the Weller Antique, the wheated bourbon, or the wheated mash bill for Buffalo Trace, 107 proof. And then the Weller single barrel, also the same mash bill, a little bit lower proof, 97 proof. The Weller Antique retail is $89 to $99 if you find it retail. It can be difficult to find retail in a secondary market. I've seen it at $135 all the way up to $199. And then the single barrel wheated, you can't find it retail. Yeah. But retail, it's supposed to go, believe it or not, for about $99.
Wow.
And here's where you can find it on a secondary market. The cheapest I've seen is $450, and I've seen it as high as $800. So while I light up,
So you're saying we got a deal?
you got us a deal, Big Yeti. While I light up this great Feral Pig,
Those people.
why don't you guys start smelling your bourbons?
Okay.
Left. We're gonna go left to right, and then give it a taste and tell me what you're seeing. Tell me what you're smelling, and then tell me what the palate is.
And we don't know which one's which.
Correct. And for all of you who have been watching, I was finally allowed to smoke one of the same cigars as everybody else today for a special occasion. Feeling very privileged.
Watch his face very closely as he smokes it.
We also took him out of his booster seat.
Right?
Big things are happening.
Jay fits right in.
Big things happening here.
Smells sweet,
Oh,
too.
very sweet.
This one smells
very
sweet.
sweet on the left. Now, Oz,
Yeah.
I know which one that is immediately, so it's fine.
Sweet meat, hold it.
well, don't ruin it for all of us.
Yeah. We're not all as cool as you, Oz, with
I
that
get-
sweet jacket.
I get some floral.
Yeah, it's more floral than just sweet for me.
Yeah, no, for sure some floral.
No, don't drink it yet.
I mean, if you're ready,
I wouldn't dare.
I was just kidding.
Wouldn't dare.
I can't believe we're doing a sweet meat special, and he's the one that doesn't get the Glencairns.
Yeah.
Well,
He's only so special.
Yep. Apparently, I'm downgraded when I put on my jacket.
Exactly. I was about to say, you have the smoking
Let's see what it
jacket.
tastes like.
You don't get the Glencairn.
Oh, that's so smooth.
Caramel.
Yes.
It's a caramel.
I don't know.
Sweet. Way sweeter than I was thinking.
It has a sweetness on the back end, but I like that one. It's good. I know which one it's not.
Nice vanilla.
Don't
nice
spoil it for the
caramel
rest of us,
flavor.
sweet meat.
Very, very good.
Yeah, I can taste the vanilla.
And it evaporates pretty quick on the back of the palate. It's actually really nice.
It doesn't have a lot of back end burn at all.
No.
No, that's
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, sweet meat. I know which one is which. That's not supposed to be the game. The game is which one do you like better.
Yep.
But,
You're the right one.
yeah, smell it.
Yeah, smell this.
was it still drinking the other one? Leonard?
There she is.
I'd also say look at it because you can see you have a deeper, richer caramel coloring in this one.
Might not translate on the camera.
Smells not as good.
Definitely, it doesn't smell as sweet.
Or as strong.
You know what's interesting, Jay, is you think is the higher proof. I mean, try not to play that game of guessing, but it's hard not to. Is the higher proof one the antique, the one that's got the darker color, or is it the one that's been on the barrel, even though it's got a lower proof, that's one that's been on the barrel 8 years?
Absolutely. Yeah, the one that sits longer, you would imagine. Yeah.
It's got a little burn after, right?
Yeah, it's got more bite.
Yeah.
This is definitely the higher proof.
I can tell you which one if I'm
100%.
drinking one of them.
As soon as I tasted the other one, I knew exactly which one was which. But I will say I do really like the one on the left. It's good, but it is not the one on the right.
See, I like the one on the left better than the one on the right.
And the way you were talking down there, Oz, so the one on the right is the antique.
Is what we
you
think. We think that.
That's my guess.
I'm pretty sure we're correct, but we don't know.
And to be fair, I just want to make sure that we recap the fact that Sweetmeat just said that the one on the left is not the one on the right, which is just John Madden level.
That is factually true right there, man. That is
Am I
factually
wrong?
logic.
Am I wrong?
That must be why you're wearing the coat, my man.
Right.
For those of you who haven't decided which one you like better yet, keep playing with the two. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this cigar.
Well, wait a minute.
What? We're
Things.
playing
I take the fence.
Hey,
Play with
let me tell you something. I've been grooming for a long time. It's time you guys pay it up.
I'd also like to
Can I have that when you're done?
I'd also like to draw attention to the jacket that Sweetmeat is wearing today. Somewhere in this county, there is a very cold unhoused walking around without a jacket, but it looks good on you. You're making it work.
Just because it goes to my ankles? And it should only go to my waist?
This pod is about the bourbon, but we always do bourbons and cigars. So tell you a little bit about the cigar we're smoking today. This is the Liga Privada Unico Series Flying Pig out of Nicaragua, Esteli, Nicaragua, from Drew Estates, as I said. It's got a Connecticut broadleaf binder, Mazzillion Modafina. I'm sorry, I got it backwards. It's got a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper and a Brazilian Modafina binder, and is filled with just five Nicaraguan long leaves. It's got the shape of a Figueroa. I can't talk, guys.
Figaro.
It goes for $22 to $25.
Oh, well, all right, advance.
Welcome to the big.
Hey, this is the fancy club, I see.
I'm going to read something from Drew Estates about this series because I thought it was the most interesting thing I could find. So I don't like to read, but because I don't know how. But I'm going to read this.
Hooked on fire for you.
In our ongoing creation of the Liga Privada line, hundreds of different distinct blends and vitolas shapes are crafted in our endless search for the perfect smoke. Most samples are dismissed with only a rare few selected being deemed worthy. But regretfully, due to tobacco limitation, costs, and construction limitations, most of these blends cannot be made into their own standalone line. However, they can be so perfect in flavor and aroma, we continue to selfishly make them for ourselves to smoke.
Oh.
Okay.
This is not our desire. We want the Liga Privada connoisseur to enjoy the very same cigars we smoke regardless. With this in mind, we have created the Liga Privada Unico series, a home for these unique ones. All of these cigars are not only different in size and blend, but they are extra special, extremely limited, and extremely delicious. And so every time they bring out a series of these, it's a different blend. So even the Liga Privada 9 Sweet Meat, which you love to death, so do I, the 99s, which you love, year to year, they're trying to make them consistent to the year before. This is your single barrel of cigars.
Okay.
Okay.
They make a different blend every year that they release it, and they don't release it every year. So, but I've never had a bad one of the Feral Pig. Love it. So, where are you guys at on the bourbon? Did you pick one?
Yep. Absolutely. I have not yet. I'm still going between.
Oh, baby, you gonna be my boy? You my boy, Blue?
You know, man. You know I love my higher proof.
That's my baby.
Left, way better.
You don't know yet. Yeah, left.
I'm on the
Left.
I'm on the left.
Oh, I'm a right.
No question.
Oh, sorry.
Now, is it?
I've been busy over here. I'm on the right.
Right.
Nope, I'm on the left.
You're on the
I love
left.
this.
I'm on the left. I'm on the left. I like the left.
But the taste of the right is so much better.
You like
Agreed.
the taste of the right.
I feel like I like the price of the right better.
I bet you don't.
Hey, I just think the left is smoother.
Yeah, me
it's not,
too.
It's not as much of a bite to it.
Yeah.
There's almost no burn on the backside
Yeah.
to the one on the left.
Dan, just hold up the bottle of the one that's on the left. Well, you didn't vote it yet.
This one.
Our left.
This one. Okay, you're right.
Hold up this one.
Yeah, the one that was on your right.
The one that was on your right.
Mr. Noble's father is.
Yes.
Yep, that's what I thought.
So that's on the left.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is the single barrel.
See,
1,000%.
Thank you.
Knew
so
that.
the left is the
Yeah, you
single
can-
barrel,
Yeah, you can bring them out.
bring it up.
and the right is the.
This is our sexy assistant.
Here's Vanna.
That's the key dolly grip right there.
Really let herself go.
Walks with a swagger.
I will say, as I'm doing this more, the one on the right pairs better with this cigar.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Even though I like the smoother taste of the left of the special reserve of the single barrel, we could say now, because of it's a really powerful smoke, and I think it pairs better with the antique.
Look at the color on the 107 as compared to a single barrel, which is it's mind blowing that it would be that much darker.
Yeah,
And I actually thought
Marvel.
that the one that was on the barrel longer would
be darker.
Right.
Yeah.
but it's not. It's the proof. Well,
Right, right.
because the one on the barrel has been watered down.
I feel like
Watered down doesn't mean bad. They always add water to
Correct.
get to the correct proof.
am I wrong? But I feel like the antique almost has a little bit more of a thicker consistency, like
Sure.
a little bit more.
agree.
I think I like that better.
To it.
And I think, Tim, for me, because I'm still kind of in between, but I think what you said about pairing it, that's why I'm going to the right more so than the left. The left is almost too sweet for this cigar for me.
He's just.
That's
He's like.
makes zero sense.
I don't
Tim said
disagree.
like the right one better, so I'll like that one better.
Aggressive there, Big Yeti.
Hey,
I mean,
take it down a notch now that you're a big boy.
And now I'm getting shut down. That's fine. You're fine.
I'm thinking the cigar.
Okay, we'll sit down here.
I love
This
this cigar.
cigar is awesome.
It's fantastic. So is it going to make your list?
It's going to be on the list. Yes, we're working on where it's going to fit in the list, but fantastic.
And I was
First thing you
talking.
notice is the flavor. Right before you even light it, just the flavor of
The wrapper.
is-
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've noticed. There's something unique about the Liga Privadas, and this is one of them. Is that the ash is white? Not a lot of cigars do you get a white ash. You think you might because it burns, but a lot of them are brown. Some of them are even black. This is always white.
And if you drink enough later on, guys, you can kiss Tim's white ash, is what he told me. So
That was in confidence.
sorry.
Secrets.
Listen,
You don't make friends.
I don't know the rules yet. I just got here.
You'll be groomed just like us. Well, you're well on your way.
It's a great.
Make them up as you go along.
While we're enjoying and trying a little bit more, I got to tell you guys something. You guys, which we really appreciate. Man, we got a great response from our last pod where we did the vote against Wedding Crashers and the Big Lebowski. We, not Jay, because he didn't vote. I don't know where he stands on this. Were
That's like-
unanimous in saying that the Wedding Crashers was a funnier movie, and you were almost unanimous in telling us that we were full of shit. We had several hundred responses, which we again really appreciate. All but 3 were for the Big Lebowski.
Hey, that says something about our viewing audience. They probably are all high or drunk.
Well, right, and I'm jealous,
And we're thankful for
We
it.
are very thankful for all of you,
The dude abides.
and potentially have way better taste than we do,
or drinking Caucasians.
or drinking Caucasian. But we appreciate it, and it's been fun interacting with you guys. You've insulted us, and we come back and said you're right. Mistakes were made. You said, well, you're stupid as hell for picking that movie, but you earned a follow by taking it with good graces. So we appreciate
Yep.
that as well.
Shimmy's an ass.
You and Weiss generally don't get the best of the cigars,
Yes.
but today I decided that we're going to graduate you guys. What do you think of this cigar?
I can definitely taste the more flavorful cigar. Like this is way more powerful.
Is it spicy?
Yes. It's hot and spicy. No, it like
I don't get any spice though.
it's just him being
He just didn't want to say pepper.
Yeah.
Spice like the cherry vanilla Swisher spice.
Yeah, like I'm thinking like, Swisher sweet
Infused.
infused. Like, yeah, I mean, basically the same thing. Right?
So how about enjoyment?
I do. I'm enjoying this, like, but I don't think I need to be special anymore. It's cool. I'm special enough in other,
That's an honest take right there.
I'm special enough in other
And
ways.
since we're being honest, and I appreciate you and love you like a brother, I better not see 3/4 of that in the ashtray when we're done.
Well, we're gonna smoke until we.
Dan, do you want to finish his cigar?
Mr. Weiss, where are you at with this?
I enjoy this. I really like it. I think the flavor, the initial flavor is excellent. I don't get a ton of spice, like you guys say,
Yep.
but I really enjoyed it.
So we did a couple of weeks ago. We did we did some Davidoffs, right? And the Davidoffs were similar price range. For me, I don't want to spend that much money on a cigar that's good.
Mhm.
I'll spend it on this.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. I mean, this is really one of my favorite cigars.
And Tim, I'll tell you right now, the person that got me into Ligas, man, right here. T52, I think, was the first one, wasn't
We
it?
don't have guests for the
Yep.
for the event this weekend. Only yours got to the pod because we know he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, on our drive over, and I think it's funny that you mentioned the fact that for our two gentlemen here that just graduated to their grown-up cigars, little boys became men like Pinocchio. Now that they're a real boy and they're smoking a real cigar, this is a more flavor-forward cigar to get involved in when you're trying your first, if you want to call it, real cigar. So Drew Estate, Drew Estate in general, carries several selections. And the conversation I had with Sweet here on my way over was the fact that, Drew Estate is responsible for acid cigars, which for our traditional cigar smokers, a lot of us poo-poo those things because they're flavor infused and we don't want something floral and we don't want something sweet. And that turns out to be like we're going to call this gateway smoke for a lot of people that start out smoking something like an acid and then turn to something a little heavier, a little more full-bodied like a Liga. To have those both come from the same house is pretty incredible, and it speaks to the quality and the variety that they provide.
So Drew Estates appreciate you calling them flavor infused and not flavored.
You're very welcome.
Because they have an issue with that.
Right.
But I want to ask, I know, Silk, this is one of your favorite cigars.
It is, and it's always like enjoyable, and it burns well. It pairs with a lot of different choices of drink, and I've never, like you said, I've never had a bad one. So I always enjoy it.
Maybe I got that.
And it burns evenly. It never falls apart on me. It never canoes. Baby, this is your first one, right?
This is my first.
What do you
time
think,
having
baby?
a Pig. It's fantastic. I know. I've
Popping
said
his
this
cherry.
on a couple podcasts. This is my new favorite cigar. 100%.
Oh, I think, Tim, if you look at all of ours, they're all burning well. I don't see any wrapper peeling. I mean, just the quality is there.
I don't think I've
It's
had
impressive.
many Ligas that I have a burn issue with.
Agreed. We get a couple on 99s, actually.
Yeah.
Not on the 9s and not on these.
Yeah.
So I would say this, except for me and Yeti and Jay, this is a 90-minute to a 2-hour smoke.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably 45 minutes for us.
I mean, in the long end, yeah.
So you'll still be seeing
But-
me smoking this on Sunday.
But Jay will experience this cigar until it burns his lips.
That's right. If I buy a $28 cigar, I'm going to smoke $30.
Yeah,
with
do
them.
you have a roach clip for your cigars?
I probably
You
should.
just have the fingernails. You just...
I've been growing this one out there. God.
A little bit back to the bourbon.
Oh,
so
what
the,
else
so
is
the
with-
antique is the one that a lot of people favored. The
Wait.
darker one, right? This one.
Yep.
And it's more attainable and it's cheaper. So even though for me I chose the single barrel, I don't know that I'm ever going to seek a single barrel again because I don't think it's that much better. And turns out I do like this better with a cigar, or at least this cigar.
Mhm.
What about you guys on
Yeah.
Opposite of you.
value and price?
Single barrel all day over the antique. itself.
Mike, I'm with you. I
That's-
think
this
taste
is the single barrel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, price wise and how hard it is to get,
Yeah.
sure, that will probably put it out of contention with some, but taste wise, I think the single barrel is just significantly smooth. It's not that the antique is bad by any means; it's still great. The single barrel though is just so smooth.
So smooth.
Remember, folks, Weiler's a great line, and we're comparing two really quality bourbons against each other. There's no matter which one each of us like. We're not saying the other one is no good by any stretch of the imagination.
Right. Nobody's not drinking one of them.
Correct.
Yes.
I mean, we're all working both of them pretty good. So,
And if you take the time to go out and buy one of the bourbons that are tried on this podcast, and you like it, then by all means comment on what you enjoyed. Comment on what you found flavorful about something. If you didn't like something, comment on that as well. If you don't like a bourbon that we selected and we say we do like it, unlike my parents' divorce, it's not your fault. So try it. Try different things and let us know what your favorites are. We're always interested in doing research on things that people come up with or people bring to us. So that's what keeps this going. That's what keeps it interactive.
God forbid we have to try more.
What's the best bourbon?
The one you
The one you like.
What's the best cigar?
The one you like.
That's it.
The one that burns.
We enjoy doing this and talking about it and having different palates and different tastes, but the whole idea is to introduce you to stuff like Jay said and have you enjoy it and get into this culture as well as the flavor.
And it is a culture. Like as
100%.
as I'm finding out, like you get in this little club of the cool kids, and like
Oh yeah, it puts the cult in culture.
that's right.
We really appreciate the interactions as of late. We're growing. We love it. We appreciate you for that.
Smash that like and
Smash that
subscribe
like
button.
and share it too. Share it with your friends. We really appreciate you. We love doing this. We love the pairings. We love sitting, hanging out with each other too. That's part of the fun of this thing. So it's a labor of love, and we love the cult and the culture.
That's right.
So
Well said.
until next time,
Razor blades, huh?
that's right. So until next time we get back into the movies, keep your sticks lit, keep your spirits high. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.